Hi, I'm Beth Tweddle, triple world champion and Olympic bronze medalist. I'm here today at Hartford School of Gymnastics and to see some of the kids working. And this club means a lot to me because the two coaches that run it were actually my first coaches back at Career and Untouched Gymnastics. So I've kept in contact with them all these years and it's really nice for me to be back here today working with their kids. Wow, that was a hard one to start with. To be honest, at the minute, obviously for the whole of my sort of gymnastics career, everything was very planned out when I was competing, when I could go on holiday, whereas at the minute I've got a bit more freedom. So for the next sort of 12 to 18 months, I've not kind of tied myself down to anything. I love going into gym clubs, working with kids. I could do a lot of school visits, working with children. And then obviously I've got my own company, Total Gymnastics, getting kids like yourselves involved in gymnastics because obviously it is one of the best sports, isn't it? Nerves is a big part of gymnastics because obviously we train so many hours and then when you go into competition you've only got that one try and you've got your mum, dad, parents, coaches, everyone's watching you and obviously those judges. So yes, you do get nervous, but having nerves is a good thing because it means you care about what you're doing. And it's just a case of finding what works for you. For me, it was a case of I took myself off into my own little world. I didn't really talk to a lot of people and I just tried to focus, leading up to the competition, focus on something else away from it so that I wasn't thinking about or worrying about it. And then on the competition day, it was a case of just have fun because you have done all the hard work. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, there's always another competition. That's always a hard one with gymnastics because it's such a perfection sport. There's very little room for error. So try not to get frustrated. Your coaches are always there to try and help you. If you are really worried about something or you're getting really frustrated about something, speak to your mum and dad or speak to your coach and they'll hopefully find a way of sorting it, whether it means stepping back a step and relearning the skill or maybe just tweaking something so that you're not getting so frustrated with it. I think the big thing is enjoy it. If you don't enjoy a subject in school, you don't give 100% to it. So as long as you enjoy your sport, then you'll always give 100%. And remember, things don't have to happen overnight. So I used to want to learn a skill in a day, and you don't have to learn a skill in a day. You can take time. And I think I proved that with my career because I was in gymnastics for 20 years, whereas when I was 16 I was wanting to win everything there and then, but it obviously took me a lot longer to sort of pick up all those major medals. Yeah. My first skill, probably the forward roll. I mean, obviously the thing is with gymnastics, you have to learn the basics before you can do the big tricks that you see the gymnasts doing on TV. And a lot of people, if they don't watch us train, they don't realise how hard we're training and how repetitive our sport can be. You have to do things thousands and thousands of times before it becomes easy, and you can't skip a stage. So you've got to learn the forward roll before you can do it up on the beam, before you can do a front somersault in the air. So there's lots of progressions, but forward roll I think was the first one I probably learned. That's always a hard one. Everyone always wants to know that. And I guess I've got to say my own skill. So I obviously made up my own skill where I did a release and catch over the bars. And instead of catching like that, I caught like that. And it got named after me. So I guess I need to say that one. The Olympics is every athlete's dream. I mean, if you're a gymnast, that's the one thing that you want to do. So for me, I was lucky enough to go to 3. But London just topped every one of them. I mean, the home support, the crowds, as soon as you walked in, the noise, the banners, the flags that were being waved, it was just an incredible experience that I've got so many memories from that competition. And Obviously picking up the bronze kind of put the icing on top of the cake.